Hello folks, welcome back to Nox Gaming. I am Nox. I sound tired because y'all ever do an hour and a half of recording and then find out that your mic wasn't connected? I don't know why this happens all the time. OBS updates and then it decides it doesn't like that my mic is connected via USB or something. I don't know what's going on. I definitely have not done the entire rest of what's gonna happen in this video before. It's never happened, ever. Not even once. Not even once has it happened before.
What?
Goodbye, random Sith guys I probably could have fought, but I didn't. I figured I would just immediately die. Man. This is really disappointing. I did you know, what I would call fun things, I guess.
How'd you like that?
Wow! The serum! Just what I needed! Thank you! Ever found that before? I'm just really upset because this is not the first time this has happened to me. And I don't know why it doesn't decide to save my settings. So... You're not gonna drop anything, bud? Alright. My dog was snoring real cute, and I will never know if that was caught on audio because it wasn't working. I'm real upset about it.
How'd you like that?
Anyway, y'all, I'm real sorry about taking a week off for, you know, mental health reasons, and then I fell into a pit. And my week off turned into multiple weeks off by accident. Very sorry about that. I'll go to the sewer in a moment. I'm gonna... There we go. I don't know why the map fills out like this. It is a bit annoying. I'm gonna go back to the village gate and go up. Get the rakghoul serum. To the guy upstairs. And then... try to go save Zalbaar? Because he's been taken by Gamorreans. Mission, you okay?
Hey there, what can I do for you? Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
Man, I really wouldn't Man, language has changed, hasn't it?
Big Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbaar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Volkers were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
Who'd want to pick a fight with a Wookiee?
Hey, nobody said the Volkers were smart, but there were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Volkers at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold.
Smacking a kid? Those Vulgars have no class.
Hey, don't treat me like I'm a little girl. I ain't no kid. I'm 14 years old. Those Volkers didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbaar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Volker a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
What did the other 2 Vulgars do?
The other 2 screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbaar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Volker was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbaar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when he's speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Volkers would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbaar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
How did he end up on Terrace?
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. Me and Zalbaar like to live in the present.
Yeah, you like to live in the present because you're 14!
Hey, what's
How
that
did you
supposed to mean?
survive?
You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts.
Street
I know how
smarts.
to get by on my own. In fact, I look
Girl,
out
you're
for Zalbaar more
14.
than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city.
Well, thanks. I guess we should get back to what we were doing.
You're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
I didn't know you had a brother.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know? It just
Don't
so
bring him up
happens
then.
I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
If you don't want to talk about him, don't bring him up. I'm going there. Oh wait, did I put armor on you? Yeah. I had a moment of panic where I hadn't armored Shin. Her clothes look cool and all, but she needs armor. I don't want to go up there. Oh, I guess I can't technically fill that out. Anyway. Yeah. This way. Let me out. I got the serum. I gotta take it to that guy. I believe I have to go to Upper City South, which is this way. More protocol droids getting their steps in.
A blaze!
I hope I will get one dark point if I, or whatever, however many it gets me. You know, I'll talk to Mission later. I brought up her brother. I feel bad about it. She's 14. I'll talk to her later. Can't believe I'm a babysitter. You might want to speak with her later. I will. After we save Zalbaar. More protocol droids getting their steps in.
Hey, Car. You're a pilot for the Republic, right? You've been all over the galaxy, I bet, right? So tell me, how would you rate Taurus compared to other worlds you've seen?
To be honest, Mission, Terrace would rate pretty low. Prejudice, the rich
That's
spoiling
harsh.
themselves while the poor are crushed beneath them. It's not a pretty picture.
Yeah, but that's only since the Sith occupation. Before that, well, I guess it wasn't all that different, really. Maybe Taurus ain't as great as I thought, you know?
Trust me, Mission, there are a lot of worlds better than Terrace. There are worse, too, but Terrace is no place for a kid to live on her own. Even a kid who's got a Wookiee to look out for her.
Hey, I ain't no kid. I look out for Zalbaar as much as he looks out for me. Big C's my friend, not my babysitter. Jeez, I come ask you a question, you give me a lecture.
Don't you snap at me, Missy. You want a lecture? How's this? Only bratty little children fly off the handle because of a simple comment.
Could you both settle
I don't have
down?
to listen to you, Car. You ain't my father, though you're sure old enough to be. So keep your lectures inside your withered old head, because I don't need them.
And I sure as hell don't need this. Look, let's just drop it and get back to what we were doing.
He's like, Mission, he's like 30. That's, you know what, whatever. Let's just keep going.
Welcome back. Are you in need of healing or medical supplies? I can treat you right here at the center for almost any condition, except the rakghoul disease, of course.
I have the serum.
You have the serum? Impossible. How did you get this? No, wait. I don't really want to know. Can I see it? The serum, I mean? I need to see if there is enough for me to analyze it so I can start producing it in mass quantities.
Yeah, here you go. I got it off of a corpse because the guy was dead before he could use it, so I really didn't do anything sketchy to get it. Although I could have probably attacked those Sith to get it, but I felt like maybe I would get my butt kicked. Anyway, here you go.
Let me see. Yes, this is it. A cure for the rakghoul disease. With this sample, I can make enough serum for everyone. The people of Terrace owe you a debt they can never repay. Please, take this small reward. It isn't much, but it's all I could afford. A few credits and 2 spare med packs.
I went through a lot for this. I'm not going to try to extort more out of him or persuade more out of him, but I will accept this. Thank you so much.
I appreciate everything you've done. There are many who would have sold the serum to the crime lord Davik for a much higher sum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, your nurse wanted me to go sell it to Davik, but, can I take a look at what you've got for sale?
Just step over here and I'll show you what I have in stock. My prices are very reasonable, just what I need to keep this facility operating.
I would like to buy a couple of those. And I would like to buy one of those. And a couple of those. Can you heal
Welcome
me?
to my medical
though?
facility. Do you require healing or treatment? I can treat almost any ailment right here at the facility. I even have a cure for the rakghoul disease now, thanks to you. With the sample you've brought me, I've been able to extract hundreds of vials that will cure this horrible affliction. Of course, I sell them at a very reasonable price, just enough to cover the cost of processing the sample.
I could use some healing, please.
It will just take me a moment while I examine your injuries, and then I'll administer the proper treatment.
Thank you so much, my dude. I got real kind of fucked up bringing you that thing. Lab personnel only? I am good not going in there.
You blew it. If you'd brought that rakghoul serum to Zax, you would have made it worth your while. No, you had to go and do the honorable thing.
Yeah, dude. It'll save hundreds of lives. Thousands, maybe. Asshole. Fuck you. Anyway. Making my way downtown. Fucking fast. Oh, no, I'm going the wrong direction. This is this... I definitely didn't make this as an exact mistake when I didn't have audio. Still very frustrating.
Hey, Karth, can I talk to you for a second?
Are you ready to have a civil chat? Or is this gonna be another childish tantrum?
Tantrum? I'm trying to apologize, you nerf herder. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get mad at you. It's just that I'm sick of everyone treating me like I'm a helpless kid.
Yeah, I know. And I'm sorry about what I said, too. I'm just a little on edge lately. Not surprising considering all we've been through, but I shouldn't take it out on you.
I'm glad you two made up, but Mission, we are kind of babysitting you. You are 14, and we are like 30.
Mission, you have to know that we don't think you're helpless. I mean, look where we are. Look at what we're doing. You're not just along for the ride. We need you.
You really mean it, don't you? Nobody's ever said anything like that to me before. Not even Big Z. He might think it, but he's not really one for words, you know. Thanks, Karth.
Well, it's no big deal. I mean, I know how it is. Sometimes you just need to hear a few words of encouragement. Kids are like that.
Kids are like that? Oh, I get it. Okay, you got me. You're pretty funny, Karth, for an old guy. Come on, geezer. Let's get back to what we were doing.
Whoops, 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 whoops. I'm glad we're to normal banter. Let's go back down and get bit by some rakghouls now. Try to skirt this guy, because I don't want to commit a murder yet. But I will if I can get away with it. That guy's a dick. We want to go to the Undercity. Whee! So hopefully my my subtitles are working. I got a new plugin that will hopefully get me some, while not perfect, subtitles period, because I didn't have subtitles before. So let's try to save some of the people in
Is
here.
there something else you need?
I have a serum.
Your offer is generous, Upworlder, but the serum is useless to us now. The villagers infected with the rakghoul disease have been quarantined beyond this gate. At any moment they could be transformed into terrible monsters. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure. The infected ones could transform into rakghouls and attack them at any moment.
That can't stop me because I can't read.
I can't stop you from going through the gates, Upworlder, but if the infected ones have already transformed into rakghouls, you'll be walking into your grave.
Yeah, that's fine.
Please, help us. We're infected with the rakghoul disease. At any moment we could... No! This cannot be... No!
Why are they so shiny?
How'd you like
I missed.
that?
Yeah, we're actually fine. I definitely didn't miss these guys the first time and have to come back.
Please, please, you have to help us. We beg you. We don't want to end up like the others. Please help us. We can't end up like them.
I have brought you a serum
You have
to
a
cure the
Please
rakghoul
give it to me, please,
disease.
quickly, before it's too late.
Yeah, I have enough for both of you. Go on.
Quickly, I must inject it before it is too late. Yes, I feel it working. I feel the disease burning away. It's like a miracle. I am cured. Thank you, Upworlder. You have saved us from a fate worse than death. I only wish I had some reward to give you. Maybe you can find something worthwhile in the wreckage of that Republic escape pod.
Republic escape pod? What are you talking about?
Not long ago, an escape pod crashed in the Undercity, far to the northeast of the village. We were going to try and salvage equipment from it, but we were attacked by the rakghouls and infected. I'd tell you more if I could, but our salvage team never reached the pod. It's probably still there, unless some of the other Upworlders already found it and picked it clean. We should go now, Upworlder. We're anxious to return to the village and see our families again. Thank you once again for everything you've done.
No problem. I really would not wish that on pretty much anybody.
You amaze me. I always thought the surface dwellers couldn't care less about us outcasts. But you risked everything to help those infected villagers. I wish I had some type of reward to give you, but we outcasts have nothing. All I can offer is the gratitude of the entire village.
I mean, that's fine. Like I said, I really would not wish that on pretty much
Farewell.
anyone. I will come back for free healing though. Goodbye! Hold on. Yeah. What do you have? I don't remember.
Hey there, Upworlder. You want to see what I got for sale in my inventory? Or do you need something else?
What have you got?
It ain't the best stuff. Mostly salvage and such, but the prices are right.
Are the prices right? Fine. I don't know if I will play Azak, but I guess I have to find out. Yeah, I gotta go this way. Oh, some dudes. Hello, dudes. Yeah, just walk menacingly towards me.
Don't move. I'm not afraid to use this blaster
Yeah,
if
okay,
I have
buddy.
to.
Settle down, kid. We've already lost enough men to those damn rakghouls. The last thing we need now is more casualties from a needless firefight. By the looks of you, I'd say you're down here for the same reason we are. To salvage something from those downed Republic space pods. Let me give you some advice. Forget about it. Do yourself a favor and just head back from where you came.
I don't want to ask if this guy is threatening me. I'm just gonna... Why? Is there some danger down here?
This isn't a good place to stand around chatting. The Undercity is crawling with rakghouls. I've already lost a half a dozen men to those monsters.
Candace, I heard something. Over there, in the shadows. Sounded like a rakghoul.
Sure is.
Looks like we've got company. Get those blasters ready, boys. I don't feel so hot. Damn. I told Davik this salvage mission was a bad idea. His men aren't trained for this kind of thing, and I can't babysit them all. Okay, boys. We're getting out of here before I lose anyone else. I can't carry all this salvage back by myself. You'd be smart to get out of here as well. Even if you can handle the rakghouls, I doubt there's anything worth finding anymore.
I'm not gonna call this guy a coward. We just coordinated saving each other's lives? What do you mean by that?
Davik sent me down here with this motley crew to scavenge whatever we could from the Republic escape pods that crashed during the recent battle overhead. But the lower city gangs got here first. Anything worthwhile in those Republic pods is probably in their hands by now. Davik won't like that.
What do you know about the lower city gangs?
This isn't really the best place to have these kinds of conversations, but I guess I could spare a couple of seconds for you. After all, you did help us out with those rakghouls. The lower city is overrun with gangs, but the two most important ones are the Hidden Becks and the Black Vulkars. Used to be the Becks were the big dog and kept the others in line. But lately the Black Vulkars are moving in on Beck turf and challenging them for control. The Vulkars are even starting to defy Davik. Take these escape pods, for example. Everyone knew Davik would want first crack at them. But I know for a fact those damn Vulkars have already sent their own salvage party down here.
What can you tell me about Davik?
What are you, an off-worlder?
No.
Everyone knows Davik. He's a member of the Exchange. You know, the interstellar crime syndicate.
Nope.
Smuggling, gambling, extortion.
I mean, yeah.
Davik controls it all here on Taris.
Totally know what that is.
That's why I'm working for him. But lately, the lower city gangs have been giving my boss some trouble.
Well, I better get going. Goodbye.
Come on, boys, let's move out.
Yep. Oh man. Let's just attack them. Cool. Oh man, can I just frag grenade these guys? I don't think that did anything. Oh, it did. Cool. Going to attack that guy. Oh, I can level up mission. Cool. I found the apprentice. Unfortunate. gonna finish getting all these corners, because this is apparently how this place... I don't think that did anything. I forgot to heal.
How'd you like that?
I did one hit. So successful. Alright, I'm gonna loot this corpse. Ooh, 2 corpses. Cool.
What?
Mission needs to level up. I'm going to give her stealth, awareness, demolitions, and treat injury, because we're gonna need those good healing med packs. You have been granted the following feats this level: Sneak Attack 3. Cool. Wookiees and droids cannot wear armor suits. Noted. I'm going to blaster weapon, blaster pistols. Cool. What do you have equipped, girl? Probably don't need both of these equipped. Alright, could you please disable the mine? Thank you.
What?
Okay, we're gonna hit up this section, heal at the village, and then go to the sewers. I think hitting up that one section might be the end of this video, simply because long videos are harder to edit and get out to people, so... Yep, there's the escape pod. Do I have...
What?
Mission. Could you please try to recover the mine? Thank you. Thank you. Awesome.
I'm here.
I'm gonna go talk to that guy now.
Help me. Please. I can feel it inside my skin. Something growing. Like some kind of hideous disease.
Yeah, here, take the serum.
Thank you. Those things, they attacked as soon as we came out the doors. They killed the others. It was horrible.
You're okay. I need information. Where is Bastila?
Bastila? She wasn't in this pod. We were tracking her pod just before we hit the planet's surface. It went down somewhere to the west. We lost the signal when our own pod crashed. Maybe. Wait. What was that? Did you hear that? I thought I heard something.
I didn't hear anything.
Over there. I heard something. I know I did. There it is again. It's those monsters. They're coming back. Run for your lives.
Is he gonna get killed immediately after I saved him? Oh my god, he is. Oh man, you've got to be kidding me. That did nothing. Alright. Oh god. Mission. Can you slap yourself with a med pack, please?
Hmm?
I will also slap myself with a med pack. Okay.
What?
You can level up. Skills. Let's do demolitions. Let's take rapid shot. Not sure if that will work, but what we got? I need healing. So let's do one more med pack and activate my energy shield. Oh, no, hold on. Those don't stack. Okay. Okay, okay. Back to the village so I can heal. Oh, did that soldier... Probably. Nope. Okay. I desperately need healing. Please let me... Please let me in. I am dying. I'll get you on my way out, dude. I am dying, please.
You amaze me. I always thought the surface dwellers couldn't care less about us outcasts. But you risked everything to help those infected villagers. I wish I had some type of reward to give you, but we outcasts have nothing. All I can offer is the gratitude of the entire village.
You're so super welcome, but I need healing. Please. Desperately, thank you. Alright, dude, I found...
Greetings once more, Upworlder. Do you bring news of my apprentice? Have you discovered her fate and proved yourself to be a true savior of my people?
I am so sorry, but she's dead. I do have her journal, though.
It is as I feared, then. She joins the list of those who have given their lives in the service of our cause. But though I am saddened by this news, there is yet hope. By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy, Upworlder. You are to be the beacon on our path to salvation. You will guide us to the Promised Land.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
You are marked, Upworlder. Even my dim old eyes can see the mantle of destiny that cloaks you. Perhaps old Rookhill knows you better than you know yourself. I am old. I have lived 100 years in the Undercity.
It's a long
cast
time.
Down into the darkness. I know the legends and history of our people, and now you must learn it too.
Very well. Tell me the history of your people.
The great city of Taris covers the entire surface of this planet. There is no land to grow food. Kelp harvests and the creatures of the sea are our only food source. A century ago, rising levels of toxic pollution poisoned the oceans, and famines swept the planet. The rich hoarded food for their own use, and the poor were left to starve and die.
From what I've seen of Terrace, it doesn't look like much has changed. Except for the upper city, people here are just as bad off as the poor in your little history.
But the poor rose up against this tyranny, and civil war engulfed the planet. Millions died in the fighting, and huge sections of Taris were destroyed or abandoned. The rebellion was crushed in the end. Thousands were taken prisoner. The jails could not hold them all, and so the practice of banishing all prisoners to the Undercity was born.
That's really harsh. Is that how you came to be down here?
Many brave men and women were banished here to the Undercity for their part in the rebellion. People like my father and grandfather were cast down, along with their families.
What did you expect? If they could get away with it, the Teresian nobles would stuff their own mothers down here to make more room in the upper city.
Now we live a dark existence beneath the streets of Taris, a life devoid of all hope but one, the Promised Land. And you will be the one to show us the way to get there.
What is the Promised Land?
Legends tell of a self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the Civil War. A paradise beneath the Undercity where droid servants tend to every need. For many years I searched for the Promised Land, just as my grandfather and father did before me. When I became old and gray, my apprentice continued the search on my behalf.
Sounds like a myth to me. Something to give the people here some false hope to cling to so they don't go mad with despair.
I have collected many clues hinting at its location. The journal of my apprentice provides yet more information, but still, there are too many pieces missing from this puzzle. But I know my father and grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries. Perhaps with their journals, I could at last uncover its hidden location.
I mean, I assume you want me to find these missing journals, but I do have one of the journals you're looking for.
Yes, Upworlder. Well done. However, I see that this journal alone does not have enough clues for me to solve this mystery. Too many pieces are still missing. I'm afraid that only with all 3 journals, my grandfather's, my father's, and my apprentice's, will I be able to discover the location of the Promised Land. I will leave this journal with you for safekeeping for now. Perhaps it will aid you in your search for the others. I wish you luck, Upworlder, for the sake of the entire village.
Yeah, I mean, you're welcome. Alright, let's get to the sewers. And then... that will be the end of this video, once I get to the sewers. And I will start off looking for Zalbaar. Oh man.
I saw you talking with rakghoul. He told you his legends about the Promised Land, didn't he? He told you all about his missing apprentice and the other lost explorers, right? You know, most people don't believe his stories. They figure he's nothing but an old cook. But I think there might be some truth in what he's saying. That's why I want to stop him.
Why do you want to stop him? What are you talking about?
For an outcast, I've got things pretty good. The village relies on me to bring in food and supplies. I'm an important man. If it wasn't for Gendar, I'd be running this place.
I get the feeling if it wasn't for Gendar, this place would be a lot worse off than it is.
But if rakghoul ever finds his Promised Land, I'm sunk. People won't need to rely on me anymore. I'll just be another nobody like all the rest of the villagers. I won't let that happen.
That's horrible. What is wrong with you? How can you be so self-centered?
Don't judge me. I learned a long time ago that if I want to survive down here, I've got to look out for number one. The two explorers who went searching for the Promised Land might have found something. They might have found clues or evidence, just like rakghoul's apprentice. They would have recorded that information in their journals. I'll pay you if you bring all 3 journals to me. The 2 from the explorers and the 1 from rakghoul's apprentice. Then I can destroy the evidence and make sure nobody ever finds the Promised Land. I've saved up enough credits for my business here to make it worth your while if you help me.
Forget it. These people need help. And your help alone isn't enough. You can probably still sell stuff when you get to the, you know, whatever, the Promised Land, whatever.
Don't be a fool! I'm the only one here who can pay you for those journals. rakghoul has nothing. He won't be able to come up with any kind of reward. Once you have all 3 journals, just bring them to me and I'll give you a decent reward. Now, was there something else you needed?
Not right now.
Yeah,
goodbye.
Okay, you'll come back and see me if you want a deal.
I don't know how much money I have. Not a lot. It's fine. Can I go into these people's houses? I cannot. It would be kind of silly if I could. Alright, into the sewers. Goodbye! What could go wrong? So many things could go wrong. Whee! Alright. Thank you all so much for watching. I will catch up with my ruined recording soon. I don't know why this keeps happening. I mean, I do know why this keeps happening, but I don't know why this keeps happening to me. I will see you all next time for more Knights of the Old Republic. Hopefully then Karth will trust me. Goodbye!